Watching this video. My name is Jocelyn and I'm starting Mounjaro, that's how you say it, today. I am going to share with you all my journey with Mounjaro, and my goal is to provide videos that provide insight, information, and inspiration for those who are also using this drug and for those who are struggling to be healthier. I should say a disclaimer. The content in this video is available on this channel. It's not medical advice or treatment plan. It's intended for general education and demonstration purposes. The content is not intended to diagnose or treat any physical or psychological health condition, and nothing contained in the content should be misconstrued as such. The content should also not be used to self-diagnose or self-treat any mental health, medical, or physical condition. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health care professional with questions you may have regarding any medical condition that you have. All right, on with the rest of it. So a little bit of background information. I am 46 years old. I am an African-American female, and I live in the southern part of the United States of America. I'm perimenopausal. I should add that one in. Medically, I've been diagnosed with hyperthyroid when I was about 14 years old, and then that got burnt out, and I have been on daily thyroid medication ever since. I have high cholesterol, which I treat with a statin. I don't have high blood pressure. I do have migraines, which I normally do with preventative measures, try to prevent them over the counter, and then I do have some prescription medications for them. I do have depression and anxiety, but I've been previously on anti-anxiety, antidepressant medications, but most of it's been through psychotherapy that I've learned treatments and techniques to help me through that. And the most important thing, especially when we're talking about Mounjaro, is the fact that I have type 2 diabetes. I was diagnosed about the age of 28, so I've been dealing with it for almost about 20 years. Yeah, 20, yeah. I am currently on metformin. That's typically what everyone gets started with. I've been previously on Byetta, Bydureon, Januvia, but I take glimepiride, and just 3 months ago got put on Jardiance. And today I am starting again with is it Mounjaro? I thought I looked it up on YouTube, but anyways, so what is the issue? I'm going to be very transparent to tell you what's going on, give you some stats, some information, give you a little bit about what I'm going through, and maybe you can relate to those sorts of things. So the first thing is I am classified as obese. I am 5'7" and I weigh 196.6 pounds. I do have technically uncontrolled diabetes. My last hemoglobin A1C was 8.9. That's why we got put on there. But 3 months ago it was 11.1. So definitely making some strides, some changes. But we want to get even better numbers than that. My thyroid is off. We'll talk about a little bit about why that's happening. And I have high cholesterol. We'll talk a little bit more about what that's happening. So again, my doctor prescribed for me Mounjaro, and I am taking my first dose today. Now, when we talk about better health, I am obviously looking for a couple of things. One is I want to control my diabetes. I want to control my high cholesterol. I want to lose weight. And I just want to be better, healthier all around. And I know why it's happening, and I know the things that I need to do. So let's talk about the good things, because no matter what we have going on in our lives, I think we have some good things that are going for all of us in regards to getting better with our health. So the good thing is I have pretty good insurance. I saw a video earlier about the high cost, and people were talking about paying $1,500 out of their pocket. It just came, and it was $25 for me for a 3-month supply. And who do I have? I have Aetna. And The only bad thing about Aetna is that it doesn't cover the Libre. And the Libre is this, so I have diabetes and I use this little thing right here. All I gotta do is take my phone and kind of scan it and it takes my blood sugar versus using a glucometer. I have no clue where that darn gone glucometer is. I tried to find it the other day, can't find it. So what I have to do is purchase it out of pocket, and what I'm doing is getting a couple of doses, getting a couple of the packs. They're almost $100 for the pack, and they last, I think, 2 weeks. So we're going to using it for a couple weeks, then go back to the glucose meter, and then use that for a few weeks. But I don't use that, so it's a bit of a challenge. But if this kind of what I like about the Libre, it gives me those alerts, and so I know like every single time we'll talk about the biggest challenge with my diet, it gives me an alert like, hey girl, your glucose. You're like, daggone, I can't have that. So the second thing that's going for me is that I am fairly healthy. I have really no ailments. I know I went through a long laundry list of stuff, and certain things kind of get in the way, sometimes the depression. But really, I have no ailments that prevent me from following through with this. I have nothing wrong with my feet. I have no retinopathy. We're starting to seeing a little bit of that, so that's why I really need to go through and make these changes. I have no neuropathy. I don't have any pains in anywhere. I don't have back pains. I don't have knee pains. I don't have feet pains. I can pretty much get up and do all the stuff. I'm not very good at sports, but going to the gym, walking, biking, swimming, all those things I can do. I'm pretty knowledgeable about diet, exercise, diabetes, all this kind of stuff. I know, and I know what to do. I remember going out with a friend of mine, and we were going out with a guy that she was talking to, dating at the time, and we were at Red Lobster, and we were having shrimp scampi, and he goes, man, this is green, really healthy. And she and I both said, are you serious? This is shrimp drowned in butter. What about this is healthy? So I do know what to do. I don't follow any weird kind of weird diet kind of changes. I know what works and know what I need to do. I am not in denial. I remember when I went to my first diabetic education class, we were sitting there, we're learning about stuff, and this woman kept saying, I just don't have diabetes. I just don't know what you're talking about. And me and a couple other people in class were like, girl, you have diabetes. That's why you're in this class. Get over it. You need to learn what you need to do and move on. I am not on insulin, which is why we're kind of, the endocrinologist and I are really trying to push for this aggression of adding in this meds. I just got on 3 months ago the Jardiance. Yeah, the Jardiance. And that has really helped me out a lot. I didn't have any of the side effects that Jardiance has, like I might pee a lot. And some women get yeast infections. I didn't get any of that kind of stuff. So it actually worked out pretty good. And to drop at 3 points and 3 months is pretty good, but we're at the point now, this is it. Insulin's next. And I'm really trying not to get on insulin. I have the resources to do what I need to do. I understand that a lot of people have a lot of problems with maintaining their health. I already talked about having some physical ailments. I know I have the ability to buy healthy foods. I'm in an area where I have access to outside. Some people can't go outside without being exposed to violence. I have a gym membership, which my work pays for half of it. I don't have any issues with transportation or childcare. I have a home that I could do some workouts in, and I have a good working kitchen. All my appliances are working. You would be really surprised, the people who are struggling with those sorts of things. So I really don't have any excuse. I like healthy food. My mom said one time about me, she said, it's not that Jocelyn doesn't like healthy food, it's Jocelyn likes all food. And that is true. I like everything. Give me a plate of greens, give me some beans, fruits, vegetables. I like it all, but I also like all the other stuff that I shouldn't be eating. I don't have any, the next one is I don't have any food hang-ups. I don't have anything and I get it. Some people just don't like certain things, but I think we've all kind of been with somebody somebody one time, they go out and all they eat is chicken fingers and French fries. I said, like, there's other things on the menu besides that, and they're just so fixated and they don't eat anything else. And I can cook. I can cook pretty good. So those are the things that I have going for me. Now, what are my challenges? The biggest thing is I am not medication compliant. We have been trying and trying. I've done the pill box. I've done this. I've done Post-it notes, and I just gotta do it. There's no magic bullet that's going to make me just start taking my med. I just have to do it. And it is now almost 3 o'clock where I am, 3 p.m., and I still haven't taken my medication. But I'm going to, y'all. I promise you, I am. Like I said, I like to cook. I know how to cook, but I lack a lot of time. Oftentimes, I'm working 12 hours, 7 days a week. It takes a lot to, I like cooking from scratch. It's so much work and I'm tired. Sometimes I'll get off, and even if I have something ready to go, I'll go lay on the couch for a few seconds or a few minutes and say I'm going to cook myself or I'm going to heat up something for dinner, and I'll just conk and I'll go to sleep. So I just have to prioritize that over other things. I have a sweet tooth. I love candy. I've been much better. I love candy, cookies, ice cream. I've like sodas. I like sugar. I've gotten a lot better. One thing that I do is like if I go and get some candy, let's say, because it's, I got a cookie. Like the other day I got a cookie from Crumble, and I'm still eating that cookie. It's taking me like 4 days. So I eat like a little bit, or if I have some candy, I'll just take it to the office. The next thing is I don't like artificial sweeteners, especially for the beverages. They taste horrible. But I love water, which is good. But sometimes you want something else. And I know you can do like lemon and lime, and I really don't like that kind of stuff. I just like water and water. So, but I don't mind it in my coffee, and I don't mind it in my tea. So I probably just need to start making more tea. The next one I eat out way too much. I use coupons at McDonald's. I love McDonald's. It's so delicious. I don't care what anybody says. I tend to go out a lot, usually at least once or twice a week. When I do, I have no thought of what I'm putting into my body. I just eat because I enjoy it and I want to, because oftentimes I'm just throwing something together, and I finally get a meal and I have to cook and I have to clean up for it. So I try to have a good time. I don't have an accountability partner. There's nobody I know that's on this same journey. So if you want an accountability partner, hit me up in the comment section. Tell me about, what are things. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and it's always good to have somebody that's going through the same things that you are. Even though the third one or the fourth one, whatever number this is, I have a tight budget. I went through this big financial mess last year. I'm still kind of going through it. So my budget is very tight. So even though I can go out and, go do stuff, and you're like, well, if you're on a tight budget, why are you going out to eat? I know, y'all. Hush. It's still hard to do. One of the things I'm doing right now is going through my pantry. I've only been grocery shopping twice this year. I'm going through my pantry because, you just get so much stuff in your stuff. So you get so much stuff. So now I'm just kind of going through and trying to get rid of stuff that is terrible and expired and things. I'm aware of the new drugs. The next one, if you remember Fen Redux, that was a big problem with people, weight loss and stuff. So I'm a little worried about it. I have some self-doubt. I've done this so many times. Why is this going to be any different? I drink too much alcohol. When I go out, I love me an old-fashioned and a glass of wine and stuff. So it's not something where I'm throwing back every night, but I need to start cutting back on the alcohol. So what are my goals? One, exercise more, have it on my calendar. When I do go, I do pretty good. I do about an hour and a half, 60 minutes of cardio, and then about 15 of strength training and a little free weights and stuff. But I probably need to work on some goals, like, put it down and say I need to do 10 exercises or something like that. improve my diet, eat more at home. I've done a whole lot better with Uber and DoorDash. I was probably once a week I was doing that. I haven't done that in months, so that was good. Take my medication, keep track of my weight, my blood sugar, share my experiences with you all on YouTube. So what is it that I'm doing? So I'm going to start off with this video, talk about my journey, and what I'm planning on doing. The second video, I'm going to talk about my stats, a little bit more about my weight, my blood sugars, and my last medication, blood work and stuff. I'm going to do a video where I actually take my first shot. And then I'm going to go a little deeper. I have a science background, so I went and looked at a lot of the studies that have been published by like the NIH and JAMA, those sorts of things, to understand what is this medication and what can I expect from it, and is it really is it going to be something that's good for you or good for me? So thank you for watching. I am a little bit excited, nervous, all this sort of stuff about doing this. And I can't wait to share my journey with everybody. And if you are taking it, if you got some advice for anybody, feel free to share in the comments. And feel free, or please, subscribe, like my video, and check out my next video where I talk about the stats. And I'm going to stand up and show you all what I look like. Anyways, thanks again. See you next time. Bye.